for us.
But we will not give up.
Your lives are fleeting flames that burn. You fear me because I am not just destruction.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Transformers 8 continues the epic saga of humanity and sentient, robotic life forms locked in a battle that spans Earth and beyond. Blending breathtaking action, advanced technology, and the enduring struggle between Autobots and Decepticons. The story opens with a tense atmosphere as the aftermath of previous conflicts has left Earth in a fragile state of recovery. Cities have been rebuilt, but the scars of war remain, and both humans and Autobots are vigilant, knowing that new threats could arise at any moment. Updates suggest that the narrative emphasizes the coexistence of humans and Autobots, showing how trust, cooperation, and shared goals have become essential for survival in a world where danger is ever present and consequences are monumental. Optimus Prime remains a central figure, embodying leadership, courage, and a deep commitment to protecting both humanity and his fellow Autobots. Updates indicate that his character is further developed to explore themes of responsibility, moral decision-making, and the burden of command. Optimus must navigate not only external threats but also the complexities of guiding a diverse team of Autobots and maintaining alliances with humans. His leadership is tested on multiple fronts, requiring strategy, empathy, and resilience, and demonstrating that true heroism extends beyond combat prowess to include wisdom, vision, and integrity. The Decepticons return with renewed strength and cunning, presenting challenges that are both tactical and existential. Updates suggest that the antagonist forces are led by a formidable new villain whose motives are complex, combining personal ambition, strategic intelligence, and a deep-seated desire for domination. The Decepticons' schemes involve high-tech weaponry, cybernetic infiltration, and alliances with rogue human factions, raising the stakes for both the Autobots and humanity. The narrative explores the consequences of unchecked ambition, the dangers of advanced technology in the wrong hands, and the ethical dilemmas faced when survival is at risk. New human characters are introduced, including scientists, military strategists, and civilians whose knowledge, courage, and ingenuity become critical to the unfolding conflict. Updates indicate that these characters are more than mere observers, actively participating in battles, devising strategies, and forming bonds with Autobots. Their arcs explore themes of bravery, innovation, and the ethical use of technology, while also providing emotional grounding and relatability. Human perspectives highlight the consequences of war, the value of cooperation across species, and the personal stakes of global conflicts. Enriching the story's complexity and resonance, Transformers 8 expands the universe by exploring alien worlds, cybernetic dimensions, and hidden territories that harbor ancient secrets of the Transformers' origin. Updates suggest that these settings are visually immersive and narratively significant, providing context for long-standing mysteries and setting the stage for epic confrontations. From metallic wastelands to technologically advanced cities, these locations challenge the characters' abilities, creativity, and resilience. The environments are not only backdrops for action, but also narrative devices that shape strategy, reveal history, and deepen the thematic exploration of power, legacy, and survival. Action sequences dominate much of the film, combining hand-to-hand combat, high-speed chases, aerial dogfights, and massive robot-on-robot battles. Updates indicate that these sequences are designed to be visually spectacular, while advancing the plot and character development. Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, and other Autobots showcase both raw power and tactical ingenuity, using unique abilities and teamwork to counter increasingly sophisticated Decepticon attacks. Each battle is choreographed to maximize tension, scale, and excitement, with stakes that feel both immediate and consequential, emphasizing that the outcome affects not only the protagonists but the entire world. The story delves into internal conflicts within both Autobots and Decepticons, exploring loyalty, ideology, and the consequences of personal choice. Updates suggest that some Transformers question their leaders, grapple with past mistakes, or seek redemption, adding moral and emotional layers to the narrative. These arcs humanize the robotic characters, highlighting values such as honor, sacrifice, and the struggle between duty and personal desire. The interplay of loyalty, betrayal, and conscience enriches the story, ensuring that the audience is invested in both the action and the character dynamics. A major plotline involves the integration of advanced technology and artificial intelligence, raising ethical and existential questions. Updates indicate that humans and Autobots must navigate the consequences of weaponizing technology, the risks of autonomous systems, and the potential for unintended harm. These elements heighten tension and provide thematic depth, exploring the balance between innovation and responsibility. The narrative challenges characters to make choices that test their morality, judgment, and willingness to act for the greater good. Blending philosophical reflection with high-octane action, Bumblebee continues to serve as a relatable and emotionally resonant figure, bridging the gap between human characters and Autobots. Updates suggest that his arc highlights loyalty, courage, and adaptability, providing moments of humor, empathy, and heroism. Bumblebee's interactions with human allies emphasize the importance of trust, understanding, and collaboration in overcoming both personal and global threats. His role also allows for exploration of emotional intelligence and intuition, demonstrating that heroism is multifaceted and not limited to strength or combat skill. The narrative also introduces unexpected alliances and betrayals, adding suspense and unpredictability. Updates indicate that some former adversaries may question their motives or switch sides, creating tension and moral ambiguity. These plot twists enrich the story, reinforcing the themes of loyalty, strategy, and the consequences of choices. Characters are forced to reassess trust, evaluate intentions, and adapt their plans, making the unfolding events both thrilling and intellectually engaging. Visual storytelling is a hallmark of Transformers 8, with updates highlighting intricate animation, detailed designs, and dynamic cinematography that convey scale, movement, and emotion. Action scenes are enhanced by advanced visual effects that seamlessly blend realistic textures, lighting, and motion. Whether depicting a towering robot in combat or a high-speed chase across a cityscape, the visuals amplify narrative stakes and immerse audiences in a world where the extraordinary feels tangible. The attention to detail ensures that both characters and environments contribute meaningfully to storytelling, reinforcing plot, theme, and emotional resonance. Sound design and musical scoring are integral to creating tension, drama, and spectacle. Updates suggest that sound effects accompany every transformation, weapon discharge, and collision, enhancing the impact of each sequence. Music underscores emotional beats, heightens suspense, and reinforces thematic elements, ensuring that the audience experiences both the grandeur of epic battles and the intimacy of character-driven moments. The auditory landscape complements visual storytelling, creating a fully immersive cinematic experience. The climax of Transformers 8 brings together all major characters and plot threads in a series of high-stakes confrontations. Updates indicate that battles occur on multiple fronts, involving Autobots, Decepticons, and human allies, combining strategy, innovation, and courage. The narrative ensures that each confrontation carries weight, both in terms of immediate action and long-term consequences for the world. Emotional stakes peak as leaders make critical decisions. Relationships are tested and sacrifices are made, reinforcing central themes of loyalty, responsibility, and the moral cost of power. Resolution sequences highlight restoration, reflection, and continuity. Earth is stabilized, alliances are reaffirmed, and the characters reflect on lessons learned and losses endured. Updates suggest that Optimus Prime and the Autobots remain vigilant, acknowledging that threats may return while embracing the importance of unity and preparedness. Human characters are recognized for their contributions, reinforcing themes of cooperation, ingenuity, and resilience. The conclusion balances satisfaction with anticipation, leaving audiences excited for future installments while providing closure to the immediate story. Character development throughout the film is multidimensional, with updates emphasizing arcs that explore personal growth, moral decision-making, and relational dynamics. Autobots confront past mistakes, grapple with identity and purpose, and strengthen bonds with humans and fellow Transformers. Decepticons reveal motivations beyond mere destruction, offering complexity and nuance that elevates the narrative. Human characters navigate courage, ethics, and ingenuity, contributing meaningfully to the outcome of global events. These arcs intertwine with the action to create a cohesive and engaging story, where every decision and interaction matters. Themes of loyalty, courage, sacrifice, innovation, and the ethical use of technology are consistently explored. Updates indicate that Transformers 8 emphasizes the responsibility that comes with power, the importance of teamwork across species, and the consequences of choices on both personal and global scales. Emotional depth, moral reflection, and high-stakes action are integrated seamlessly, ensuring that the story resonates with audiences on multiple levels. These thematic elements provide meaning beyond spa.